How long have you lived in the area?
I've lived here for about 3 years now.
And why did you decide to move to Newdigate?
Well, we lived locally, but in a much noisier, trafficky area, and we were looking to have a retirement in somewhere which was a nice village setting that was peaceful.
And do you think that this earthquake activity is going to affect how you feel?
Very much so, yes, it's a great concern. My husband and I feel very anxious about it and feel very concerned that the local community is aware of the dangers going forward.
Did you experience the earthquake last night?
I did, yes. It woke us both up. It was considerable, the house was shaking and so on, and so it was very evident that it was an earthquake. I am aware that there is, we have been repeating some decorating while we've been there, and that some of the cracks that we have mended have in fact reoccurred.
Do you know whether this activity is going to affect your home insurance payments?
I'm unsure of that, but I am aware that a number of houses in the area have gone up for sale fairly recently, and I wouldn't be surprised if some of that reasoning is because of the increased earthquake.
And do you think it'll affect property values in the
It may
area?
well do. I think it's quite possible, because people won't want to be living in this area if they feel they're moving into an area where there are increasing numbers of earthquakes.
And how do you feel as a local resident? Do you feel bypassed by the government and the oil companies in that you've had no input as to whether you want this or not?
I feel very much that is the case, yes. Before I moved here, I did do a fair bit of investigation. Of course, it wasn't evident then that the fracking would be happening in the area. Subsequent to that, there is oil drilling, as we know, at Horse Hill and at Brockham. And it is very difficult to have a say. After all, we are electing both local government and national government to speak on our behalf. And it's not easy to feel that that is happening, that they are listening more to the people who are going to be investing in the damaging effects of oil drilling, and not to the people who are going to be affected by it, both in the areas that we can see of the beautiful weald that will be damaged going forward. If we say yes to Horse Hill, then it will be a number of oil wells that will be built going down following the Kimmeridge Clays to Dorset, and the whole of the weald will be damaged and industrialised. And of course, it's not only what we see, it's also what is happening under the earth, so the pollution and the water table and so on that is going to be affected for now and for generations to come.